Today's video is really simple, because while I did get to do some cool stuff over the weekend, I couldn't get myself to pick up the camera and record myself doing it. Turns out it's not as easy as I thought it would be, and I'm still trying to get over the feeling of awkwardness of holding the camera and just documenting everything I'm doing. But the point of this video is to build momentum and help me get through that. So here we are, because I do have a story to tell. But for that, we have to first go back a couple months ago. Oh, and if you don't know what I'm doing, I explained it in the last video where I talk about why I haven't posted in a long time. With all of that said, let's jump into the story. This is the last video I was working on before going silent. There will come a time when I can post every week. But this was not that month. And welcome back to this channel for what might be the shortest post ever. Ready? Here we go. Insert joke about how no one could understand me on my B-mount battery video. I'm joking. Okay. I get it. I am working on an exciting update to that video. And I just finished recording one with this thing. Remember this? Yeah. Oh. And I got this on the mail today. Pretty cool, eh? So like that. But in the meantime, to avoid not posting for a really long time, I wanted to show you this neat little trick. Yeah, my goals haven't changed, just my approach. I didn't realize I had mostly finished this video, so we're just gonna watch it all the way through. I put some work into this. That can save you a few bucks if you own a small HD monitor, which, by the way, they started selling them bare, so now I think this might be the most affordable LUT-capable monitor ever. Only $399, that's damn. Too bad their little sleek design also means you can only use their HDMI cables. Which are really cool. They're thin, flexible, light. They're great, but they are kind of expensive. I've had mine for more than a year now, and I use it quite often and it's still going strong. It's not a bad investment. But if you do want a cheap alternative, maybe as a backup, check out this cable. Maybe that one, but we'll come back to this. It's much thicker, which is maybe an advantage, and it's coiled. That's cool. Best of all, it's only $10 on Amazon, but there is a small caveat. You have to do a little tiny modification to it to actually use it with the focus line. Let's take a look. The only tool you'll actually need is a razor, a box cutter, maybe a sander, a file, I don't know. As you can see, missing voiceover about the cable not fitting. And if you put it next to the original cable, you might be able to tell that our cable has like an extra millimeter or so of the rubber protector at the bottom of the connector. So all you gotta do is shave that side. It just needs a little bit, pretty much just to get rid of the engraving, and you should be good to go. And that's it. Enjoy your new coiled cable. You just gotta remember to put it in the right way. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. And okay, back to reality. It was a video of this cable that I bought on Amazon and how cool it was that with a simple modification I could use it with my small HD monitor as opposed to buying the proprietary cable, which is twice the price. Plus, this one was coiled, which I thought would be really useful in some situations. I guess ultimately it is a good thing I never published the video, because as it turns out, that cable only lasted me a month or so. Now, I would call that a fluke, but it just so happens that I got this video idea not that month, but actually last year, when I also failed to publish a video about it. And again, it only lasted me about a month. Was I just unlucky? Did I treat my cables badly? Is that what's happening? But that doesn't make sense. I mean, I still have the original cable that came with the monitor 2 years ago, and it's still working fine. I mean, sure, I got a break of about 2 months when I was testing these other cables, but I've never had a problem with it. And now thinking back, I could have saved my money on these other 2 cables, and I would have been able to afford a brand name one from smallhd. That's not to say I'm not frustrated about the fact that smallhd forces you into their proprietary technology, if you can call it technology, form factor? I don't know. I guess at least they're providing quality products. It would be another thing if they were forcing you to buy their product and then it also happened to suck. Maybe in their minds they're doing you a favor by only allowing you to use quality cables that they know and have tested that will last you a long time. Then again, maybe my cable is like the opposite of a lemon, and it's lasted me a long time even though others don't. I don't know. All that to say that if you're in the market to buy an extra cable for your small HD monitor, you might be surprised at how much money you could save by buying the actual one that they provide. Sure, it's a little more cost up front, but in the long run, I would have saved some money, and I think you could too. And so now, my recommendation falls on that. You break your small HD cable, you buy a small HD cable. If your experience has been different, let me know. Leave a comment down below with cables you have used and recommend. I would love to check them out. I hope you enjoyed this little segment. As I said, these are not vlogs, but this is a perfect example of small stories that I can tell you that would not make sense as big videos otherwise. So, there you go. Consider subscribing if you're not already, and I'll see you guys next time.